And here's the reality. This is what happens every single Christmas, because every single year, people forget about the Christ part of Christmas. We get so busy making sure we get all the gifts, making sure that, we hit every Black Friday sale, making sure we got all the decorations up, making sure we posted pictures of all the decorations, but forgetting to stop and every single day give thanks to Jesus Christ for his birth that we get to celebrate. Because in the Bible, way thousands of years before the birth of Christ, Moses stood in the desert with the people of Israel, and he said, don't forget about God. There's going to be a time where you get so busy, you're going to forget about God. Don't let it happen. And he says, take care lest you forget the Lord your God by not keeping his commandments and his rules and his statutes, which I command you today. Same thing that we're talking about. He's saying, you're going to get to a position where you forget about God. And he says, take care, make sure, be intentional so that this doesn't happen to you. And he describes the circumstances when it's going to happen. That lest when you have eaten and are full and have built good houses and live in them, and when your herds and flocks multiply and your silver and gold is multiplied and all that you have is multiplied. He's saying this is the situation where you're going to end up forgetting God. When you're eating and you've got enough food on your plate, when your refrigerators are full, when you've got big giant houses to live in, and even though we don't have herds and flocks, it's basically saying when your business is doing good or you're profitable and you've got money in the bank, that's when that's going to happen. And then Moses goes on and he says, when all of that happens, then your heart be lifted up and you forget the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of slavery. And this is specific because it's the same people who say, you know what, God, I need a job. God, I wish I had a family. God, I wish I had a spouse. God, I'm barely making ends meet. I need you to provide. And God provides all that stuff. And then these are the same people that like, well, I don't need to go to church, or I'm too busy to go to church because I have all this stuff now that I've got to take care of and all these things that I've got to get done, right? But however, Christmas is the time when we are reminded that God is with us. It's the one time of the year where we celebrate and rejoice publicly, loudly, nationwide, on every airwave possible that God is with us. And then, several thousand years later, we read in Matthew what we're celebrating now, what Christmas is all about. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from his sins. And we talked about this last week. And all this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us.